Hi everyone. Good morning. This is Niki in Japan. So it's been like 5 days since I was harassed at Dormy Inn. Um, I'm still shocked, I guess, because after the incident, um, I had it has been difficult for me to get to sleep. After the incident, I barely get 5 hours of sleep at night, and the incident flashes back at random times of the day. Although I'm very happy that despite what happened, um, everyone around me has been very supportive. Even in my workplace, when I shared what happened, um, they were very kind to me. Like everyone was very kind to me. One of my managers even offered to chaperone me in like if I needed to go to like train stations, and I really appreciate the effort, the concern. Um yeah, it really shows that everyone is kind in his own way. There are maybe that is an isolated case, but it really rattled me. And yeah, it made me like more convinced to move away from the city because, well, Osaka is a very nice place. The people are very warm, they're friendly, but I guess they're bolder than the usual Japanese as well. And that goes that goes that's a good point. And there are also some bad points, being like more, how do I say this, more bold than usual. um it's not the first time that an older woman attacked me in like without any reason. The first time happened last November when I was sitting at a metal railing outside a convenience store. It was really near my house actually. And this old woman, she elbowed my back when she was passing by behind me. I thought it was not intentional. So when I felt that like she elbowed me, I said, "Ow." And she just pretended as if I didn't exist. The usual reaction of a Japanese would be to like look at you and say sumimasen. Like the Japanese are very sensitive when it comes to their personal space. And if they're invading someone else's personal space, they're very respectful of that. And I guess it's probably I don't want to generalize, but it's probably the culture. It's probably the character of Osaka. Also, I thought like ever since I arrived in Osaka, I've been seeing a lot of cyclists that counterflow the road. The the rule is by law, if you're a cyclist and if you're gonna use the street being used by cars, you should go with the same flow. You should follow the same flow as the traffic flow of the cars. But in Osaka, it's not the case. Like you would see a lot of cyclists who would counter the flow, and I thought that was normal. I thought it was okay because in general, like cyclists are also pedestrians, so I thought that was okay. But when I met some friends coming from Tokyo, coming from Sendai, they told me that it's very unusual because from where they're living from, that's not the case. People, cyclists, follow the traffic flow strictly, but it's only in Osaka where you would see the the cyclists not following the correct traffic flow. Also, um, there's a lot of like pedestrians who would cross the road, who would cross the crosswalk, even though it's still a stop sign for them. And I thought that was okay as well because, pedestrians are the priority. But yeah, if you go to other places in Japan, it's not the case. People really stop when it's a stop, and people go when it's a green sign. So I guess it's a character of the place here. Maybe people are warm, people are warmer, people are more chatty, more open, but they're also bolder in some other ways. Probably probably why there are more aggressive people here as well. I'm not generalizing that everyone here is aggressive. I'm just saying that it's probably because of the warmth. Uh, it also makes them like bolder in some ways. Yeah, but like all in all, I'm more convinced to like move to a more peaceful place in Japan. I'm looking forward to moving to another place soon. um yeah, actually I have filed my resignation in a lot of my workplaces here, and I'm just glad that I've received I haven't received any like negative comment or feedback about my filing of resignation. I finally decided to file that because of the incident that happened to me. If I was to live here by myself, and I find that my lack of grasp of the language makes me so defenseless when there are aggressive people like like the woman who attacked me last time. And I probably should head to a place where it's more peaceful, hopefully. Yeah. So I'm moving away from Osaka. I'm moving away from the city. Yeah. And about the incident, I lost a couple of productive days because of that. I wasn't able to focus at work. Yeah. So I hope if anyone's experiencing the same, I feel you. If you're don't blame yourself for not being able to focus, for not being able to move on fast, because I think it's a process. It will take a long time for you to really cope and accept what happened. Like I'm still teary-eyed right now. My voice is still cracking because I still remember what happened. I know I didn't deserve that, and if it happened to you, it no one deserves to be hurt. Like violence is never the answer. Yeah, no one deserves to be physically assaulted, like no matter what the reason is. Yeah, I think we are living in a world where we should be able to communicate what our issues are, and we should be able to resolve those issues by diplomacy, and we should not resolve violence. Yeah. um yeah. It's been 5 days, but I'm obviously still in shock until now. This morning, actually, when I was about to go to my workplace, I felt this intense pain in my abdomen. I had to stop. I had to, when I went to the bathroom to sit because I was in a public place, and I thought, I don't know, I panicked. I couldn't see any place where I could sit. So, like, I was at the train station. So, I think the bathroom was the best place where I could sit. So, I went there. I sat for like a good 30 minutes, and it was so painful that I was crying. So I'm not sure if this physical pain is brought about by like psychological issue or whatever, or shock. I'm not sure, but probably it's stress induced. I really want to get better. I really want to forget what happened, but maybe it is a process. Maybe it will take a long time, longer time than this, for me to bounce back. But I'm trying. I'm actively like trying to like go back to my normal life. Yeah. But anyway, I'm in a safer place today. I'm in a safer place now. I'm not coming back to that place. Um yeah. So like I'm actively working on keeping myself in a safe space. And I'm so happy that when that incident happened and I actively asked my employer if I could stay at the office and not do work because I felt safe in the office, he obliged. And I can never thank enough these people who are supportive of me. So if you're going through a similar case, similar situation, if you had something similar to what happened to me, it's really okay to be in shock. It's a process. It will take a long time, but you'll get there. Yeah. So I'll probably sleep in today because I'm not feeling well. I'm not, yeah, it's probably shock. And maybe my body is revolting. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm still probably in shock, and I acknowledge that. So I'm gonna take a rest today. So, yeah, keep yourselves safe.